What up, y'all? Welcome back to the JMatt Show. I'm JMatt. This is the JMatt Show. Appreciate y'all checking in with me. Make sure y'all like the video if y'all like it. Sub up to the channel if y'all rocking with the channel. Now, I made a video, and I actually talked on my podcast about Math Hoffa. If you click on this video, I'm going to assume you already know something about who he is. He had this show in the barbershop called My Expert Opinion. I feel like it was the dopest barbershop podcast interview style show that was out there. And it was pretty sad to see, in recent news, his show kind of basically go to the wayside. He released a video I did react to about the story of how he lost his shop and the drama he was going through. A lot of people also had some opinions about how he handled his co-hosts on his show. A lot of money issues, a lot of ego. This video he just released, and he talking about what's next for his channel. And I'm curious to find out what he's going to say about what he plans to do with his channel, but once you grow a platform to 1 million, like, you should have some type of plan for that. So let's see what's popping.
Initially, I did do a live a couple of days ago where I was like, God damn, y'all niggas wild. But in reality, bro, it's content, and everyone just had an opinion on the My Expert Opinion shop situation and all that. It's to be expected. Like, I didn't turn on the camera and walk into that shop with the flashlight spotting under my chin like Ghost Story for no reason. It's content. You know what I'm saying? We're in a space.
Now, if you didn't see that video, he did walk into the empty shop with a flashlight, sat down in the shop with the flashlight under his chin like a Scooby-Doo villain, and tell the story about how he lost it. He actually did that. I thought it was corny and not a good look, but that's whatever. He did that.
Or I'm in a space right now where a lot of the things that I do, it's going to be up for scrutiny. It's going to be up for praise. It's going to be up for whatever. And what we're seeing right now is, sometimes when you've been winning for a long time and, you go through what you go through, I think it's important to be transparent. I think it's very important to be transparent.
I like that.
Even in the battle rap days when
fans appreciate
I went through whatever I went through. I took an L to Calico, not being prepared. And I told the story in the Mark 1 battle, kind of like letting people know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I think we get into this, sometimes people get into this space and they feel like, I have to keep this image. I have to keep this perfect image up. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta look like I'm rich all the time. I gotta look like I'm doing better than everybody else, and I gotta look like this. I gotta look like this. I gotta, I'm gonna talk down to other people, and you know what I'm saying. And I think it's real important that we remain people. And the same way that I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna talk about other people when they're going through stuff, I think people are at the liberty of talking about me when I'm going through stuff.
It sounded like so far, it sounded like he had some time to reflect. And maybe he got humbled a little bit because based on what he was just saying, he didn't appreciate nobody talking bad about him when he was going through his situation with the flashlight in the shop, telling people what happened to the shop. It's either he wasn't prepared for the criticism, or he didn't care what was going to come. But then after it came and everybody started making videos about it, he'd go back on, make a video talking about, oh, I got something for all y'all. It's like, maybe he's eating some humble pie right now. That's what I feel like is going on. We'll just let it play. But I feel like he was served a nice helping of humble pie recently.
So if I make a video letting y'all know, the lights is off in the fucking shop, it's to be expected. People are going to make videos talking about it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I want y'all to recognize out of this situation is that my transparency is not to it. It's to kind of give you guys perspective. You know what I'm saying? As much as I've accomplished so many things, there's still bumps in the road. There's still going to be, bad days. We're all going to, no matter how high or how good or how successful you are, there's still going to be bad days. And if you can be transparent on those bad days, the same way you're transparent on the good days, I think that's a testimony of your character and how much validity we can put behind your words, how much respect we can put behind you as a person. You know what I'm saying? You're not just going to play things for an image. You're not just going to play things for, yeah, he's going to say this because he wants you to think like this. No, I thought it was important to show y'all like, yo, I'm having, it's not the best time right now. I'm going to let y'all know what it is. Of course, losing the shop isn't the end of the show. It's just bumps and hurdles that you got to get through.
That's interesting. He said that's not the end of the show. And I before I get to that, like, I do appreciate everything he's saying about being transparent, not trying to put forth some type of false image that everything is always okay. Everything is, everything is up. We up. I like it. I get it. And I agree with what he's saying. Being able to show, multiple sides of your personality, authenticity is appreciated from a true fan base. I get all those things. It's definitely true. But it is a little confusing that he was up as much as he was up, and he knew of the issues that was going on with the shop, the landlord, and he didn't have an alternative plan for his show. And instead of him picking back up with his show in a different location, he's basically now trying to experiment on his channel with what to do with his channel. It's like it's a little off. I'm going to play the rest to see if he get to it, but it is a little off because what I see from his channel now, he's just experimenting. He's just trying to see what works. But that doesn't sound like his message that he just said, where it's not the end of the show. It's like, man, bro, if you got over 1 million subscribers, you can't leave them hanging for months on end without the product that they came to your channel for. Like, let me just go. Let's play it. But that just don't sound right, man.
Bumps and hurdles that we all got to get through.
You should be able to pick up and move
I'm taking my licks.
The other location.
It's content. People are going to make content, and when other people are going through stuff, we'll have an opinion on that also. However, for the guys that I know you guys. If I feel like you said something or you did something or I didn't appreciate your attitude towards the situation, I think some of y'all have my phone. Y'all can pick up the phone. You can make a phone call. And shout out to everyone who did. Shout out to everyone who did show some concern. And shout out to everyone who, the opportunities that we're going to create is in midst of the calamity or the chaos or whatever. Shout out to those people.
My nigga said calamity.
Every dog has his day. Every dog has his day. So let's just try to remember that we're all human.
And we all make mistakes.
It is what it is, So I don't know how much I don't know if the chickens had something to do with it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just know that, for a while, I've been wanting to go in another direction. And maybe this is a sign. Sometimes you got to take things as a sign. Sometimes we fight to hold on to stuff. And, you get a sign on like, yo, it's time to move in this direction. Sometimes you got to either get away from bad energy or let go of a situation because it's not working for you. And as much as we would love to sometimes just keep things the way they are, but we all have to move forward and grow. We all have to move forward and grow. Now, speaking of moving forward and growing.
What
Shout
you
out to
finna do
everybody.
next?
Hit the like, hit the share. Hit the like, hit the share. Let everybody know you in here. Don't cost you no paper unless you's a mother. I do got some surprises coming up for y'all. Music videos to be dropped.
Music videos.
New episodes. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? And of course, BTV, of course. It's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to know, like, the same way I can show you the good days, I can show you the bad days too. Not everybody can do that. Some people have to hide their greasy hands. Some people have to hide their greasy hands, and some people will shit bricks in the dark and hope that you never find out about it. But with me, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be real. I'm always gonna be that guy, right? Okay, so regardless, shit is in motion.
What?
Just stay tuned.
I didn't like that video. Appreciate the transparency, the honesty that he is trying to show. But what I saw from this video, just my humble opinion, not an expert opinion, is we're watching somebody who didn't have a plan. And he still has that side to him where he doesn't really admit that he did anything wrong. He talking about getting away from bad energy. What's the bad energy, bro? Who was giving off the bad energy, man? Like, what do you mean you always wanted to do something else or get away from that? You wanted to get away from that, do something else, but you bringing that back? Like, are you bringing it back in a different format? You didn't really give anybody any type of inclination of what you had in store. You didn't tease this to the point where people were like, oh, I can't wait to see what he got going on. No, you didn't do that in this video. And I hate to say it, but the homie Zip with the drip, he said, like, dude, honestly, and nobody wants to sound like they just hypercritical, but nobody's really checking for your music, though. Like, nobody's checking for your music, man. I didn't even know you was a battle rapper. I had no idea who you was. I came for the interviews in that barbershop authentic style where everybody was letting their hair down, real conversation, real talk with interesting guests. And that's the danger with building a platform that is based off of guests. It's not based off of you. People ain't coming for you. They coming for the people that you bring it on. So I could say a lot more. I don't want to make this video too much longer, but let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Did he just completely like send his channel down the drain? Like, or can he salvage his channel? I don't know, man. I feel like if he don't bring that show back with great co-hosts and great guests, it's going to be a wrap for that guy. It's going to be, I ain't gonna say it's going to be a wrap. I don't ever want to do that. But it's going to be an uphill battle trying to get people to get back interested in his music and videos and things like that, man. But that's my humble opinion. JMatt Show.
Straight over. Smokehouse beats.